Hola guys and girls, and welcome to the second part of my Keyforge Mass Mutation deck opening videos. I don't really know yet what the title is gonna be. I mean, you're gonna see it on the video itself, but I have no idea yet. But yeah, once again, if you saw the first part, you know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna open two Mass Mutation decks and yeah, look through them, make an evaluation on how good they are, and yeah, then make a decision on what the stronger deck is, which we're later gonna check through some gameplay and some SAS scoring. But yeah, that's the whole idea of the video, and let's just hop right in. I think last time my intro was a bit long, so yeah, let's just put that to the side for now and crack open this one right here. And yeah, just be a savage and do it like this, and boom, there we go. We got Director, Lockwill, Mellow with Starline, Sanctum and Logos. So far we have 3 decks, 3 types Logos, which I'm not gonna complain about. Logos is my favorite house. But yeah, let's see what we actually can find in this deck. Things we are gonna, I'm looking for. I'm still looking for Sins. So far we did not hit any this deck yet. And other things I'm looking for is a heavy Kong deck, but obviously this doesn't have... Actually, thinking back, yeah, the last 2 decks didn't have Untamed as well. This is the Archon card, we're gonna put that away for now. And then let's flip it over and start off with Starlines. And we do start off with the Aember, Alien, Elusive. Fight, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put the force into your hand in the one in the bottom of your deck. And yeah, we actually had the same card basically in Shadows last time. It was like the Xeno Thief. But yeah, straightforward there. I like this fight effect a lot, obviously with Elusive. Usually want skirmish or high power on the creature, so it's not that useful, but it's still a mutant, so maybe we can work with that. Techno Alien, which is the best speed-wise. It has both the draw effects there. In addition to the fight effect, it has the reap effect as well. Discard the card from your hand. If you do draw a card, so you can decide what you do, and whatever you do, you get some hand manipulation. And we do have a Quixelstone right here, so we do get another Quixelstone deck. I mean another, since I opened one in my first display as well. I didn't show any gameplay with that, but yeah, we do have a Quixelstone deck right here, so now it's gonna look very important. What are the creatures we have, what are the non-creature cards we have, and how much extra Aember we actually have on cards. So that's gonna be important right now. Then we do have the Disruption Field, an upgrade, gives you an extra Aember. Your opponent key costs +1 for each Disruption counter on Disruption Field. This creature gains, fight, reap, put a Disruption counter on Disruption Field. That's a lot of disruption in multiple sentences, to be fair, but that's a lot of disruption. Yeah, you want to put it on a strong creature, reap or fight over and over with it, so you can stack the counters on that, and yeah, make the key cost a shit ton for the opponent. We do have the Transporter Platform. I like already how this is going. Quixelstone plus Transporter Platform is very nice synergy already, and we have a lot of upgrades like the Disruption Field. We want to play them due to the extra Aember right here. We do got Teleporter, Chief Tink, Elusive, 2 power creatures, swap Chief Tink with another creature in the battle line. You may use that other creature this turn. It's a fine creature, depends on the board state as well. If you have Quixelstone on the field, obviously the board won't be that big, so not that many options for Tink. But yeah, fine card there. We got Subject Kirby, play, fight, reap. You may play a non-Starlines creature this turn. Now we got into a little bit under-synergy because of Quixelstone. You don't want to have too many creatures, but with Subject Kirby you do want a lot of creatures, so it depends on that. We do have a Subdue, gives you an extra Aember, deal 1 damage to a creature and stun it, an action card there. Garcia, which of course is staple for Starlines, play, fight, reap, key cost +2 during your opponent's next turn. With Transporter Platform you play multiple times, and yeah, you get some nice play effects going on there. Then we do have Observer Max, another upgrade. I'm liking that. Like I said, with Transporter Platform you do want those upgrades. And yeah, this creature gains, fight, reap, capture 1 Aember, and of course gives you an extra Aember there. Another one of that. I think the upgrade itself is not that super impressive. Yes, you get to fight, reap effects, capture 1, but the extra Aember is very important to get a Transporter Platform. That's where this thing can get nice. Then you have Commander Chan, fight, reap, use another friendly creature. Once again, depends a little bit on the board state. We do not want too many creatures on the field, so Commander Chan is probably not going to be that effective, but yeah, that concludes the Starlines. Quick count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures, so half of them are creatures, but we got lots of extra Embers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 there. 3 upgrades in total, and 2 cards with play effects on creatures with Garcia and Kirby. I think the other ones, yeah, these don't have play effects as well. So Transporter Platform, obviously pretty nice in Mass Mutations. But yeah, next up we got the Sanctum part, and we start off with the Lyconite, 5 power, 2 armor, skirmish. And yeah, this skirmish is what we usually want on these Starlines thingies, or the high power of the Knights. But yeah, straightforward card, not too much to talk about there. Radiant Truth, stun each creature not on a flank, more effective when the board is big. I'm talking about Quixelstone because I would like a good Quixelstone deck, but yeah, I was a little bit of anti-synergy with Quixelstone because, I mean, you're not gonna have a big board, but the opponent neither, so, but if Quixelstone's on the field yet, we can stun a lot with this guy. Scizor standard, extra Aember, each friendly creature with Aember on it gets +1 armor, play exalted creature. Sadly, you do have to do that, the exalting part, but still, getting some Aember on creatures can always be nice, especially if you have capture symbols with the Grey Rider here, deploy, play fight reap, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. And then you got Squire Alice, human creature, play, capture 2, straightforward Aember control there, you put it on the field, boom, 2 Aember on that, opponent has 2 less, probably can't forge. And with 2 power, 2 armor, probably a third armor if you have the standard on the field, the opponent is not going to be too happy getting rid of that. They do have Lieutenant Governor. After you fight the creature, he captures 1, so nice synergy with the Grey Rider obviously there. Can get some capturing going. Then you do get General Salvador, 4 power 2 armor creature with an enhanced damage icon. No inherent synergy there. I guess the armor is nice since there's no creature on the field, just play it, deal the damage to itself, so you don't have to damage your own creatures. And we do have Fangs of Giesenhardt, Purge the most powerful creature, always nice to have one of those. Then we do got the Commandeer, which is a card I like a lot. It's similar to Library Access but with capturing. Play for the remainder of the turn. After you play another card, a friendly creature captures 1 Aember, extra Aember there as well, so we just keep playing Sanctum cards and capture a lot. Then you do got Anafiel with a draw icon, very straightforward creature as well, 6 power 1 armor with taunt. Very powerful creature though, so most of the time it's going to be a target for Fangs of Giesenhardt, depending on what the opponent has, which is rather sad since it has an enhanced icon there. You do have the Burning Glare, stun enemy creature or stun each mutant creature. I get to decide that. So far I think I don't have that many mutants. I think Sanctum had nothing, it had 2 in Starlines. And we got 2 of those, so we get to stun a lot, and now we get into the good part. But before we go into the good part, which we see already here, let's review Sanctum real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra symbols. That's pretty nice. We got 6 in Sanctum as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. So the same overall structure as in Starlines, as the creatures and Aember pips go. But now let's go into the loggers, and we start with Zenzi. Oh god, but I never actually said the whole name. I always call him Zenzi. He is Zenzik. Well, it's pretty easy, honestly. But yeah, he's one of the leaders, so if he's in the middle of the battle line, something nice happens. In this case, you're gonna draw 2 extra cards at the end of your turn, so it's the mother or daughter on steroids. And yeah, he's an awesome card to start off with, since if you play it, it's the only creature, he's obviously in the set of the battle line, and boom, you get to draw a lot. Capture icon is there, so some fancy Aember control there. We do got the library card. Ooh, I'm a fan of that. Action Purge library card. If you do for the remainder of the turn after you play a card, draw a card. Pretty straightforward there. You do got the Cronus, sadly draw icons are on other cards. Would have loved to have the draw icons in Logos, especially with the library card. Oh, actually you can see it, especially with the library card. But yeah, that's Cronus for you. Titan Engineer, while Titan Engineer is not on the flank, key cost +1. Standard 6 power creature, pretty strong there. Standardized testing, so similar, something akin of a board wipe. Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. A lot board dependent on when you want to play it or not. Double standardized testing is pretty nice though. Ooh, and I'm a fan of that. QMAC with a draw icon. Draw a card and archive QMAX. With standardized testing, we are very likely to just destroy our own QMAX. And yeah, archive them and keep over and over playing them, drawing multiple cards. Especially with the library card, we are going to draw even more. So I'm a fan of that. Especially now I'm a fan of the damage icon on the Munchling as well, because if you play that, we can get a damage on the QMAC and boom, archive that, draw it later on. And yeah, Munchling itself is a 3 power creature with skirmish. Fight, you may discard a Logos card from your hand or archives. If you do, gain an Aember. So not as good as the Dynamo, but still fine. Sometimes like situational stuff like the standard testing, you sometimes do want to discard. And then we got a second one of that. We got the Infomorph, which already got the draw icons on the creatures. We got the Evanescent Principle, which each player loses half their Aember, rolling down the loss, gain 1 chain. That can be very good with all the capturing we have, because if we stack Aember on our opponent, on our side, opponent plays a board wipe, gets all the Aember back, he's at like 8 Aember or something like that. Boom, Principle, no Aember for you anymore. And we do have a daughter with a draw icon, so we're going to draw that for playing that and draw more at the end of the turn. So I'm actually a fan of this Logos. I do like the daughter, I do like the QMAX, and I do like the Zenzi. I do love the library card. But yeah, that's the Logos side for you. So nice Aember control with the Principle. And yeah, just looking overall through that, let's first summarize logos again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. Actually, a lot of creatures. Okay, that's not good for the Quixer Stone. But 1, 2... Oh wait, extra Ember Souls. Do we even have any? No, 0 pips in this Logos. It's only drawing or damage, and yeah, so like this Logos is not going to do a whole lot in this deck, barring just drawing your cards. That's what Logos does. You play Logos, you draw a lot of cards, and then you get some more impactful later on turns. But yeah, rather sad for that. But we have a cool enhancement on the Q-Max, and this is my first library card deck actually, so I'm a fan of that. But yeah, pretty speedy deck. I don't know how well, though, the other two houses are together with this Logos, because if you have a Logos like that, which doesn't do a whole lot itself, I guess the standardized testing can be impactful, but if you need the other houses to be like the big boys to like actually do something and not just draw a lot of cards. But yeah. Now looking at our next deck, we do have the Bard that donates goblins. Okay, that's a good name. I love that already. Big fan of the deck already. We do have Starlines, Dis, and Logos. So Logos once again. Is this the Logos display? It's like 4 decks, 4 times Logos. And we do have this time, so we can hope for some Sins this time. Would be a first for me to actually grab a Sin deck. But let's see what we can actually get right here, if I actually get to open this guy. And boom, there we go. Deck is open, and yeah, let's see who this guy is who decides to donate goblins. And yeah, let's flip this over. We start with Starlines. We do have the Sacro Alien, talked about it earlier already. Has the fight effect, of course, which have all the like these hybrid creatures in Starlines, and this is something you want. High creature and armor. With this guy you can fight potentially a lot, trigger the effect a lot. Fan of this combo. Universal Translator, straightforward upgrade. You just put on a creature, get fight reap, user-friendly non-Starlines creature, so you do need a board for that. But it gives you an extra Ember. I'm always a fan of these upgrades in Starlines because they always get you an extra Ember, so even if you don't like the effect at the moment, you just play for the Ember. Nothing too bad there. And you do get the Particle Sweep as an extra Ember, deal 2 damage to a creature. If it's a mutant, destroy it instead. Pretty nice there for sure. Lack of mutants in the set. We do got Tink again, we already talked about that earlier. Depends a little bit on the board how effective he is. Subject Kirby, so let's see how many creatures we actually can get in this. Actually, the Subject Kirby in this other deck actually can be pretty nice since we do got a lot of creatures there. We do have a Subdue, extra Ember, deal damage to a creature and stun it. A Garcia, which increases key cost by 2 by basically doing anything, double Garcia there, so the key costs are going to be pretty high for opponent once we cast Starlines. And then we got the Access Denied, another upgrade, the creature cannot leap, so something you probably play on the opponent's creature. Actually, double, triple, quadruple Access Denied. Okay, this is quite something. Let's not look at the rest right now, but we got 4 Access Denied, so yeah, I want to say, reaping opponent, no, you're not gonna reap. Opponent's never gonna reap, but I'm a fan of that. Like, depending on what the opponent has, and it's like nice reap effects like Garcia or Kirby. It's always nice to have like Access Denied. I never saw 4 of them in a deck, so that's pretty fun for sure. So yeah, that was the Starlines part. Already looking promising. Like I said, the name already itself is like, I like this deck already. But yeah, then we got the Oddcloud with a draw icon. We already talked about him. 5 power creature. Action, if opponent has an automata stamper, steal 1. I do think the even is better, since most of the times you want to prevent the opponent from forging when you steal, and obviously you forge at 6, which is an even number, so if opponent is exactly 6 Ember, Claude sadly just looks at that and says, yeah, sadly you can keep that. But yeah, draw icon is nice. Animator, I'm a fan of that for sure. Has capture icon and the actual ability move an artifact to a flank of its controller's battle line. For the remainder of the turn, it is a creature with 3 power that belongs to the active house. This is not only nice to get creatures alive which can reap and stuff like that. This is great for artifact removal as well. You just animate an artifact of the opponent, you fight versus it, and boom, it's dead, the artifact is removed. So I'm liking that. We do got the Adaptoid. Enhances a lot of icons in the deck, and after you play a card with a bonus icon, for the remainder of the turn, Adaptoid gains choose 1, +2 armor, assault 2, or fight steal 2. So far we got 2 extra icons on cards in Logos, so you can actually gain a lot of effects already. And yeah, we got another bonus icon here with the Sloppy Lab Work. I think this is the improved version of the Lab Work, because most of the times you have something in hand you don't need, you want to discard, you want to draw something else. And yeah, Sloppy Lab Work does just that. And especially nice is if you have actually an Auto Encoder as well, because then you actually get to archive even more through discarding. We do have the Reset Smoko, the resident mutant of the earlier sets. Just destroyed, archive the 2 card of your deck, pretty straightforward there. Double bonus icon in Logos, which is, like I said, with the Adaptoid, the more bonus icons you have, it's nice, but if you after you play a card, let me just read it again, because I'm thinking after you play a card with bonus icons the remainder of the turn, adapter gains choose 1. So you can, I'm not sure, but you can choose stuff multiple times. So I could choose the fight steal 3 times if I have 3 cards with bonus icons, or like discombinated with multiple ones, and then if he fights I would steal 3, right? Because it doesn't say that I can only choose stuff 1 time. And then he basically has fight steal 1, fight steal 1, fight steal 1, and then if he fights he would steal 3. So that's actually, I like this card a lot more now that I think about it. But let me know in the comments if that's like, if I have like a thinking error there, that it wouldn't work that way. But anyway, discombinator, Aember cannot be stolen, upgrade, play it on a strong creature, keep it on the field, and yeah, we got 2 of those, so yeah, our Aember is safe. And then we got standard testing, once again, nice board wipe, which very situational, sometimes you just want to discard it, for example with the sloppy lab work. Then we do got Scizor, 3 power creature, skirmish, fight, draw a card, just straightforward, you fight, you draw a card. I do say straightforward in these videos a lot, I have to look out for that, but yeah, there's the Munchling, another 3 power skirmish creature, but this time you don't get to draw a card, you get to discard a card, and if it's a Logos one, you can gain Aember. So yeah, just some stuff, we don't need Logos, just get rid of that. Nice synergy with the Archon code as well, which we might have, it's usually the last card in Logos, but then we got an efficient principle, which can be nice for just getting rid of the opponent, of the opponent. If he starts stacking, you do have a little, play this guy, and there he is, the Archon coder, boom! Liking that a lot. Additional synergy with the Munchling and the Sloppy Lapbook, that is. Because then we get to discard a card and archive even more. Fan of that. And yeah, that is the Logos part. Short overview. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. And not that much extra Aember. 2, 3 extra Aember. But we do have lots of bonus, I mean not lots, but we do have bonus icons there. Good amount. We got 3 here. And then another 3 here. So 6 extra Aember symbols in total for the Adaptoid, which can be pretty nice. But yeah, that is the Logos part. Now let's look at the last part, being the disc part. We start off with the Pale Star, an artifact with the Omni effect, destroy Pale Star. For the remainder of the turn, each creature is considered to have 1 power and 0 armor. So yeah, that works for our own sadly as well, so we have to be a little bit careful with that, but that can of course be great board while we just play it. If creatures have 1 damage to them already, you just trigger the artifact, boom, they're all dead. So yeah, can be pretty nice, especially if we have stuff with damage icon, like this Obsidian Forge right here. Gives an extra Aember, has a damage icon as well, so no inherent synergy there. But yeah, as an artifact, once again, with the action ability, destroy any number of friendly creatures. You may forge a key at +6 current cost, reduced by 1 Aember for each creature destroyed this way. If you forge a key this way, destroyed Obsidian Forge. That is, last sentence is very important, because you can't just trigger this to just kill stuff on the field on your side. Which can be very nice, because this and other houses have some stuff you want to have destroyed. So you just trigger that and boom, it's dead. Then we do have the Grim Reminder as well. Choose a house, archive each creature of that house from a discard pile, gain 1 chain. I'm not sure if it's a better rise, but I think it's a rise you play more often, because you don't want to play in a rise with a house which has like little creatures, and you don't want to play this turn. This way you put them archives, they can stay there once till you need them, and boom, play them later on. Then we do have the Waking Nightmare. Enhanced as a capture icon, and has play key cost +1 for each disc creature and play during your opponent's next turn. Opponent's creatures count for that as well, so in mirror matches that can be very nice. But yeah, just increase key cost, make the opponent forge and pay a lot. We do get this Snarret. At the end of your turn, capture 1 action, move each Aember from Snarret to the common supply, so just stay on the field and capture lots of Aember. We do got double Snarret, so yeah, opponent is not gonna have a good time with these on the field. We do got Infernus, of course, always an awesome card. You always like to see Infernus in your disc part. Awesome effect will play purge up to 2 cards from the discard pile. Your opponent loses Aember equal to the bonus Aember symbols on those cards. We can purge our own, but of course you always want to purge the opposing cards with Aember on them, or just cards which are in general annoying. And yeah, he loses Aember for that. And we do have double Infernus. That's awesome. So yeah, we are sure to purge a lot of stuff and have some good Aember control there. Gateway to this. This time I'm gonna say straightforward, because it is a very straightforward card. Destroy each creature, gain 3 chains. Just a board wipe. Kills anything. Everything. Barring with what. Then we can do got the Dragger, damage dealt to Dragger's neighbors, doing fights is dealt to Dragger as well. And yeah, Reap Steal 1, if he stays alive, nice Aember control. Other than that, he most likely gonna die a lot. Same with this Dragger. And we do got the Brabble as well for additional Aember control on this. And yeah, I actually like this this deck right here. Looks pretty fun to play. I like the logos, I like the disc, I like the star lines for quadruple access denied, and due to that and due to the name, actually, we just talked about this, but let's go through that again so you can see what we talked about here. We got the logos with lots of draw stuff going on. We do got the Sanctum with lots of stunning going on and good amount of capturing. And we do have the star lines with the Transporter Platform and the Quixel Stone. So yeah, now you can think about it and make your choice, but I think I made it already clear through the video, but yeah, my vote goes to the Bard that donates goblins. The name is awesome, and I think the deck can be pretty nice as well. I think I don't know how competitive it's gonna be, but I think it's stronger than Director like Will Mello. I'm sorry, Mr. Director. I think the Bard that donates goblins got the edge on this one, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is gonna conclude this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description, and yeah, I will see you another time. Ciao.